below. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. How's it going, folks? You don't unmod Kodak? What the hell? Also, I'm muted. Am I muted? It looks like I'm not muted to me. Hey, Nochi. Am I muted? Please tell me. Oh, only in your own. Okay. Screen is slightly too big. These are just the lovely parts of Twitch streaming where it's like, oh, is my shit working? Which fanatic did you get? That's a very important question. There's one correct answer. Tempest. Okay. I guess that's the second most correct answer. The most correct answer is the arena promo. The one with the Moby Dick flavor text. All right. So all right. So what's going on today is I've been messing around with a ton of stuff with the lists. I've been doing all sorts of stuff. I've been doing food chain. I've been trying to brew like what would a ignoble hierarch build with food chain or without food chain, but also like just playing it just like an aggro build. It's very much a work in progress, but it looks something like this. Very much a work in progress. I haven't actually run this exact. I've run like something akin to this. I got like 3-2-2-3. Kind of working on it with Callum. It's not good so far, so it might be a dead end, but something we want to try. Food chain, hungry boys. Promog looks like one of those hairless cats. Oh, that's the wrong promo. Here, let me pull up the correct. This one. This is the correct. This is the correct one. As if his heart had been a mortar, he burst his hot heart's shell upon it. So fucking good. All right. Yeah, so this is like a reimagining of classic Goblins, trying to be more proactive. So it's labeled the aggro list because we've got. Yeah, I do. The other art you're talking about is kind of hideous. This deck has less removal, but it's more efficient removal, right? We got, instead of what I was doing before with this list, we got 3 experts, 2 gem palms, and a main deck whirler and double pashlik. This is a main deck fanatic instead of 2 skirks, a main deck fury, 3 haste lords, 1 pashlik, and then only 2 expert, 1 gem palm. So much less removal, but it is overall cheaper and the deck is more explosive. Except the weird thing about it is running only 1 skirk. I'm not sure I love that. But I don't know. Maybe I need to squeeze a second prospector back in here because second prospector has like never been bad. Since you have 2 Moxes in your deck, and we're trying out this Meekstone thing. I suspect this Meekstone is going to get cut for something else. But I wanted to cast it versus Delver, and I haven't cast it versus Delver with yet. I've gotten 2 Fort 1s with this list. Losses have been to Pox, where I did. I mean, the hand was kind of silly because it was like game 1. I play a Lackey, they Dark Root Liliana minus. I play War Marshal, and then they Wasteland me, and then I attack. They Dark Writ again, opposition agent block, and then I kind of like scoop early when I still had outs. I was just frustrated. Like I had a turn to draw a land to cast Ringleader and kill Liliana. Then I missed on the land. I was just like, ugh. Yeah, it was, and then game 2 they played turn 1 Night Veil Spectre, turn 1 Dark Ritual Night Veil, turn 2 Dark Ritual Plague. I killed the Plague immediately, but I never drew a red source to Gem Palm the Night Veil Spectre. It didn't cast anything relevant ever, and then I misclicked my Vial. I needed to tick it up. I need to Vial and War Chief in my upkeep and tick it up to 4 because I had a Muxus in my hand, and I just forgot for 1 turn, and so Muxus was a 1 turn late, and the Muxus would have been a 2 turn clock with what it flipped. But I was at 2, so the Night Veil just killed me. Yeah, I don't know who plays Night Veil Spectre in 2021, but who plays Pox in 2021? So, lost to that, and then I lost to Sneak and Show that was playing main deck Ragavans. So I had like a really mediocre hand game 1. It was just like Vial, bunch of lands, not even utility lands, Fury, Gem Palm. My opponent usually played, I kind of expected him to be on green-white depths, and I was like, okay, Fury is probably good, and Vial's good. Vial got dazed, they Ragavanned. I did end up Gem Palming the Ragavan, because they cast a Mogwar Marshal off of it. I didn't have any Goblins in play, but that was pretty funny. And then they cast Sneak Attack and killed me, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? And then I lost game 2 to Gutshot. But I've beaten everything else. I haven't played against Delver that much, though, which is what I want to test against. Yeah, combo playing Ragavan's like kind of concerning. Also, combo playing Gutshot is also concerning, but that's more of a personal issue. Yeah, Meek Stones are a bit of spice. We'll see how it goes. Still haven't cast it yet. I don't think the Gutshots were main deck. I do see main deck Gutshot out of Delver, but I haven't seen Sneak and Show yet. That would be insane. But I am seeing post-board Gutshots from Sneak and Show a lot. Oh, it's Joe Lossett. So he's either playing Food Chain Goblins or I think I'm gonna keep this. But if he's playing mono echo stuff, then sucks, but because he might be on. Okay, it looks like. Oh, we have to Fury the Lackey. That's unfortunate. We could try to let the Lackey resolve or Lackey hit go through, but if it happens, then yes, yeah. I mean, I don't think he's playing. I don't know. Could just be on regular Goblins. That'd be a little surprising. He usually plays Food Chain. I could let it happen, but if he has the Muxus, it's really bad for me, and I suspect he's on a 4 Muxus build, so I'm gonna pitch Expert here. Drawing a land was pretty bad. So obviously, if we were on the play, it'd be a hell of a lot better for us. But I played the fetch lander because of potential ports, but looks like he's non-port. Yeah. So blue decks feel one that the Force Lackey. That's true. I mean, I'm guessing I'm jump homing this. I could port instead. I'd hit a more relevant target. Keeps him off 1 mana either way. Maybe that's fine. It's bad against Food Chain. Hmm. Actually, I am gonna jump home because I need to improve my hand. So I should have done it on my main phase, but not getting punished. Vial. Tomb Ringleader. Oh, we're pretty dead. Jeez, our draw steps have not been good. I think we're gonna try to cut him on red sources. Oh, such a punish. Yeah, I mean, we kept a land heavy hand and then flooded. Like we've drawn 2 lands and a vial. Pretty bad. Creator Maker. Just what we wanted, more mana. Thoughts on Fairy versus Kinesis? Kinesis is a stronger card, but Fury's more versatile, so that's why I have one main, and the Kinesis are on the side. Alright, if he's a food chain, we're just dead, probably. I mean, if he had Ringleader, we know 3 of his cards, so he might not have had Muxus, so maybe the Fury on the Lackey. I don't know, maybe you just have to let the Lackey hit you and just accept that you'll die if they have Muxus. Crater, pop that, yep. Okay. Well, I think we have to let him have his mana now. And probably die, but also not sure what I'm gonna get here. I think it just has to be Muxus and we just have to hold on for 2 turns. Which, given that War Chief's coming down, easier said than done. I think Ringleader's too off curve to matter. Like if we play Ringleader next turn, we're spending 2 turns without affecting the board. And then, like, we're just drawing cards. Whereas Muxus can put us ahead on board. War Chief. Oh, God, why? And we only have 1 expert. We have no jump palms left. We need to draw like Crater Maker or our other expert kill this War Chief. He's got to be a little careful about how he attacks. I'm not fetching because I don't want to take any more damage. If he has food chain here, I'm dead. Probably playing Snoop. He's at 10. So if we do survive and our Muxus hit is good, we could get there. Or all right, well, we lose everything, but take 4, 7, go to 2. Does 1 matter more? I guess I'll fetch. I doubt going to 1 matters. All right, we need to hit like a chieftain and then some stuff. Or Slinking Pashlik. Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 6 Muxus hits. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a fucking steal. Highway robbery. Oh man. God. Yeah, I drew all my land, so I guess. Yeah, that's the Goblin's Mirror in a nutshell. Normal magic, fight over lackey, and then Muxus does some stupid shit. What? Pithing Needle? Pithing Needle on Sling Gang. I didn't see black. He might not have Sling Gang. You can't Pithing Needle Food Chain, unfortunately. What's bad? I mean, might just cut these 3 pile drivers. Though, might want 1 at the deck. I don't know. It's pretty clean to just cut them all. Let's do that. Your control mage Muxus gives you nightmares. All right, this hand seems a little too slow. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. Maybe could have ditched a land because he's not playing Wasteland. All right, no Lackey, no Hierarch. That's a big deal. It's probably turn 2 Matron. That's a good draw. No. Instigator? No, Critter Maker. Sure. This could be Food Chain. Can't do anything about that, actually. Yeah. Jump. This is like one of the few creatures that wouldn't die. All right, we probably dead here. Yep. If I had a Mindbreak Trap in the sideboard, it would be pretty good here. I guess a Ringleader. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, Mindbreak would be so good. All right, that's all, folks. I don't even have an opportunity to jump on. Because he just exiles it to Food Chain. He's redundant snoops, so. Yeah, I mean, Mindbreak Trap is good against Food Chain Goblins specifically, but. The exiles Snoop. So this is gone, this is gone. Oh, he's a 3rd Ringleader. Okay. Now it's up to 6. Here's Muxus. I split the Hark. Okay, make a mana. All right. That was a whiff. In Archimancer. I do love this card. The food chain on top. Another Muxus. Does. He has got shot. Joe, what the fuck? Chieftain. Okay, well, jump on will be good here. Right. Probably not enough. So he swings. We take 3, 6, 9. Yeah. If we had a Kinesis there, get rid of this, but then nothing else because everything else is still a 2/2, so probably still dead. Okay. Well, we can't really do anything about that, unfortunately. We just don't have we just don't have interaction for food chain in that way. This is a good hand. Gonna freely fetch Badlands here. It does seem he's on straight red green. I mean, this is what food chain does. Deck's very good at that. All right. Play this to block. Yeah, Snoop. I have to test Snoop in food chain still. Looks like we're gonna get a lackey hit into Muxus unless he has Pyrokinesis. Could pay Echo to play around that tiny bit. Could play also have Gutshot. Oh no, it's fine. His stuff will die regardless, so. We're pitching the ringleader. All right, no pyro. We've out Muxus the Muxuser. We did win game 1. Oh, that was stressful. I mean, our draw was very, very good here. You know, we had turn 3 Muxus us off a sneaky Vial plus a Pyro to clear the way, and our Muxus hits like the hard lock. And he knows he has a Lackey on top of his deck that like just does not do anything. All right. Game 1 was tight. I did not think we were going to get out of that. Game 2 was not close at all, and then Game 3 was also not super close just because our draw was really good. The card itself, Food Chain, is what's so hard to beat in the pseudo mirror. Like, I think in general, regular goblins will have like a better, fairer deck draw because we have Wastelands ports, we have Vials, more interaction than the Food Chain list. But if they draw Food Chain and can use it, there's nothing we can do about it without a Mindbreak Trap. And Mindbreak's like not even necessarily going to save you, right? Like they can just have more payoffs. You might buy yourself a turn, maybe 2. Excuse me. Am I familiar with D&D lore? Decent bit, I guess, yeah. I've played a lot of Neverwinter Nights as a kid, and playing through the Switch re-release of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance right now. Chances for quality goblins in the next set. I don't know that many, like... And goblins are obviously very common in Forgotten Realms. Just what I'm assuming they're doing. I can't think of like many like unique goblin characters. I've read a couple of the Legend of Drizzt novels. I don't recall any like iconic goblins from the ones I read anyway. So I wouldn't look for a new goblin legend. Though, that being said, Wizards changed goblins from like a monster race that you could play as a PC to a actual like just PC race. So that could potentially put the tribe in the limelight a little bit more if they want to focus that. You know, get some more like create some more iconic goblin like individuals. So maybe that's something to hope for. That Wizards is just like trying to show off the new PC races. And I know that change happened a little while ago though, so it's like not like super recent. I think that just happened. I don't think that happened right with 5th edition. What's PC player character? So like there's NPC races, there's PC races, and then there's monster races that like in the old monster manuals, like you could get the adjusted stats for if you like wanted to play like a bugbear or something, and you have to like plus, you know, +4 strength, -6 intelligence, -2 charisma, something, you know, like those kind of adjustments. And so like the base, like when I started playing 3.5, so it was like human, half elf, half orc, dwarf, elf, halfling, gnome. That's a cool hand. Am I missing any from 3.5? I think 7. Underground Sea. Careful study. Okay, so Gaak. I wish I was on the play. Birch from Below, Gravecrawler. Ooh. Okay. like Vanguard and Magic. I don't know anything about Vanguard and Magic. I think I normally play Vial here because it's gonna be more sustainable. But I think we have to hope that like they can't. I don't know. Problem is they already have a bridge. I have to hope to draw a black source. I think we just gotta go for Gusto here. Vial's just gonna be too slow. Worst case scenario for us is like, okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Stitcher. Gravecrawler can't block. Oh my god. Shit. Wow, we didn't hit a sack outlet. We didn't hit a sack outlet or a matron or a ringleader. All right. Might get altar comboed now. Or at the very least, they'll get a lot of zombies. Most likely. They looted away an altar, so I would suspect they have another. Yeah. Sucks. Vengevine, sure. And okay. Cast Gravecrawler. They have a Hogak, then we're in trouble. Therapy. Okay. No Hogak. Yeah, hitting the jump palm is rough. Oh wow, that's really good. Wow, that's really good. Okay. Are they dead this turn? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, it's 8 plus. They are dead this turn, I think. Because this pops bridges. Yeah, really good top deck. Evoke first, yeah. All right, well, we stole game 1. That's pretty sick. Yeah. So, yeah, because they were tokens, it didn't matter. Correct. All right. I do like some number, like 1 blast, to kill crabs on the draw. I'm gonna shave War Chief and Gem Palm. More on the draw, so I don't want the chalice. I'll bring in the chalice on the play. All right, they kept 7. I don't love this hand. It's pretty slow. In case I get a new bridge, 12 seconds zombies. Yeah. If those creatures were creatures, not tokens. All this. All right, this has a Fury and a Relic. Good combo. Yeah. Now we might see the weakness of does Chamberlain do anything post-board? It's really good at blocking Vengevine. It's really good against their fair plan. It wipes up Gravecrawlers, Bloodghasts. Ooh. Wipes up Gravecrawlers and Bloodghasts, but also blocks Vengevine forever. I did board it in, right? Yeah. This is kind of tricky. So if I play the Relic, I think I should just play the Lackey. The problem with playing the Lackey is that I'd probably have to pitch this Matron, which is my only gas, but we can hope to draw. They also might just play Hogak next turn. And this is the problem with Fury, is that I would wish this was Pyrokinesis so I could hit this their creatures in response to another creature, like if the creature has an ETB, like a second Stitch Flyer. Okay. Okay. Kind of sucks. But we're definitely priced into using this. So put the Evoke on the bottom here. So I guess I could have put back a land, but I think my choice was correct in the moment. It was just like we drew Lackey and then a non-red card. Yep, I'm aware of Dryad Arbor. All right. Well, we don't have anything, fortunately. So, I mean, if we kept the Muxus in our hand, we would have won, almost certainly, but it happens. Can't play around every top deck. Gravecrawler. Sure. Oh, they get the second Gravecrawler. That was bad. Alright, I have to pop this because of Hogak in hand. Yeah, that actually makes sense. All right, so I got them a Gravecrawler for free by not popping in response, but which does matter. That's a good one. That was a really good one. So now they're on a 2-turn clock. Okay. Looting, maybe? Bridge, Hogak. 2. Or Underground Sea. Because of Crab. Okay. Nice. Straight up raced him. Whirler was really good. Whirler saved her ass. Yeah. Generated 5 damage. Kind of 7. Because of two pile driver pumps across 2 turns. Plus 3 damage on its own. Plus it pinged them. So it's actually like 8 damage. And then killed 2 Gravecrawlers, which would have cast the Hogak. Really good. So it could have popped the Relic earlier and been in better shape, because we would have taken 2 less damage. They wouldn't have gotten their second Gravecrawler back. So they just would have had the 1. So they actually would never have had the opportunity to convoke Hogak, even if we hadn't drawn Train Whirler. Definitely a mistake there, but our draws were good enough to carry. So even though the Lackey didn't put anything at first, the pile driver into Whirler was enough of a clock, even though we put back the Muxus in the bottom of the deck. Looks like it's about to thunderstorm outside. Oh, main deck Fury's been really good. These 2 matches anyway. Absolutely game winning. And then I was just happy to have it. Postboard. Yeah, we got a main deck Fnatic here. Hasn't shown up yet. But it's very good against Ragavan. I did kill Ragavan with it the other day. Kind of nice to have something that you can Cavern or Vial out. Kill the damn thing. Not that card is very good against us, but it is good, you know, turn 1 on the play, because we don't have answers to it until turn 2, and then if it's turn 2, then they've hit with it. Probably haven't done anything with the card, but just giving them a Lotus Petal's annoying for a mana denial deck. Ah. Opponent also probably on food chain or Painter. Or not. This is Dylan Lurch, the guy who gave me the Goblins list, the food chain list in the first place. Looks like Blue Red Delver. Yeah. Man, I wish I was on the play. We've been on the draw twice. I've been on the draw a lot lately. I'm not very good at winning the die roll. Under, no shuffle. I suspect Lackey's getting bolted, yeah. Alright, at least it's not a 4-4. Cavern? Oh, okay. All right, so now we have to think about, are we playing around days or not? Because we could just try to expert it right now. Stop the surveil value chain. But playing Lackey has some appeal because the channeler might have to attack next turn. I wish I had another land, but I think I'm going to do this. All right, you have 6. Maybe he didn't have days, but it's quite bad if he has another bolt, though. All right, Milling Wasteland I'm pretty happy about. This would be a spot where Fnatic would have been really good. Hand's pretty clunky now. No shuffle. Feels like bolt. Or another cantrip. Alright. He's milled 20 cards. Seen 20 cards on turn 3 seems fair. Yeah. Oh, come on. That's worst case scenario. And we don't draw land. Alright. I could have just experted it. Hit more mill than Hogak, no kidding. And he's a wasteland. Okay. Yeah, pretty dead. Need to draw black source. Okay. Now we're at 9. All right. Jump on? Marshall. Is that 5? Kill him. We go sack, cast War Marshal, holding up the black source. Sack, tap black. It's exactly lethal. If he has a daze, we lose. The safer play could be Praetor Maker, the Dragon's Rage Channeler, so that doesn't lose to daze. Oh, he's a bolt. Ugh. That is so painful. I think we can technically live, but that puts us on no. Basically, oh, we can top deck our second expert. I'll top deck. Ah. Fourth bolt. Yeah. Literally quad bolt. I mean, yeah, if I just experted the channeler, I think we win, but God, that's so many fucking lightning bolts. I'm gonna try shaving a ringleader. This deck is just really fast. You just can't have expensive spells. Treat it more like a burn deck, because that's kind of what it is. Play 61, 'cause I don't really have a good cut. Okay, this has to be good. All right, so playing around days cost us that game. Feels bad. All right, that one doesn't matter. I could just play the Chalice right now. Does strand the second Vial in my hand. And it burns the Prospector. But he can't daze. I'm gonna have to block with the Prospector anyway. The only punish is if this hits Crater Maker. It's a 2 of. I'm gonna do it. Okay. So at this point we're scared of like a braid, or what's it called? Murktide Regent. That's a good draw. It's a lot of digging. Delta. All right, get our block. There's a Regent here. Looks like there is. It's only a 4/4. Wait. That's a 5/5. That's so much worse. Hey, Marcelo. Going all right. So I think we're attacking Pyro the thing. They have a force that sucks, but they might read the Pyrokinesis here and just not block. Alright. You can probably raise a Murktide if they don't have access to bolts, so. Okay. I wish I could pay Echo, but I'll do the next best thing. Do I even cast the Sword Marshal? So 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, like I'm worried about second Murktide, so I don't actually want to cast anything. And also, it's our red card for Kinesis that we might want to use. Does it change the clock? Hit them for 5. If they stay back to block, then we hit them for 5. Down to 7. Drain for 1. Down to 6. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it doesn't actually change the clock. Alright, so I won't play it. If we draw a land, we can play around days next turn, and it's just a Lightning Helix. Nice. Alright. Well, Chouse saved her ass. Cut a lackey for another red blast. Then like ditch one pile driver or crater maker to be at 60. Yeah, Marcelo, the new set syndrome is happening. Crater maker just does not kill many things. It kills Delver, and it kills Delver and Ragavan, but it's like very, very slow and irrelevant against Ragavan. That stage of the game is over quickly. Could board in Chain Whirler. I'm gonna try this. Okay. This has some good cards. I do believe I'm going to be forced to jam Vial into days, though. Yeah. It's annoying. All right, you got days? Okay. Well, we're playing 2 Pyrokinesis, 1 Fury, right? It's a trade-off. Ugh. War Marshal? Oh, expert. Expert's good. Do you have a bolt too? All right, well, can't be scared. Have to bolt check him. Whew. Lucky. All right. All right, we're saving this Pyroblast for... Okay, burn the treasure. Okay, Ponder Shuffle. Force Will into the bottom. Okay, or graveyard rather. Yep, shuffle. They didn't have a land. So our choices are port them. Play Matron. I think I want to play Matron while the Cavern's still alive. Let them have Channeler. And we're going to grab... I think I'm going to grab Ringleader. It's really bad against a Wasteland, though. It gives me 2 uncastable 4-drops. That's probably not correct, then. Expert's bad versus Bolts. Do this. So we know they don't have a Wasteland. We know it for sure, because they would have Wastelanded last turn. Pashlik's okay, but we already know that they have, like, very likely have bolts coming up. If I wanted a creature that could get bolted, I would get a Pile Driver because it's cheaper. And so I can, like, Pile Driver plus port. It's tough. Maybe I do it. Just go for Ringleader. Just hope to fade the Wasteland. I guess. Okay, if they Wasteland, I can pitch Ringleader to Fury. Oh, that's a lot of looks at Wasteland. Okay, they milled an island. Tarn, no Wasteland. Second Channeler, maybe? Delver. Prefer Delver. Okay, Monkey's fine. Want to draw a red card. Any red card. Hmm. Man. This is a tricky spot now. So I'd love to be able to Ringleader and then pitch something I hit with Ringleader. That would be ideal, right? But then they daze my Fury and I get obliterated. There's a consideration that I can hardcast Fury next turn with Cavern. I also need to be aware of my life total. I think we need to be doing stuff. God, that's bad. I wonder if they'll block. That's a really, really frustrating thing. We spent our Matron and 4, so we spent 7 mana to do nothing, basically. Yeah, they're blocking. Smart. Because they don't want to spend a bolt on the Munitions Expert. Well, we can hardcast this next turn if they don't have the Wasteland. Third iteration, second iteration. Days. Okay, no Wasteland. This might be Dragon, though. Yeah. So we're like... I guess we blast plus Sling Gang. That's pretty good. Hopefully we draw... Expert. Jesus Christ. Also need to fade a Force of Will. They did mill one. Alright, I'm actually kind of happy about that. So that means I don't have to spend the Cavern yet. Ugh. It hurts. It hurts so bad. Just for gaining a bunch of life. At Ringleader bricking, it might be the game though. Like, you just can't matron for Ringleader, draw 0 cards. It's just not acceptable. Like, our Ringleader hits are pretty bad post board, which is a problem for sure. Please play a Delver. Something. Another region? Are you kidding me? I mean, it's occurring to me that this is kind of all this card's fault. Like, I should have just killed it, like, a million turns ago. They're growing dragon. Yep. This card's really stupid. I All right, I've been consistently undervaluing Surveil, and I'm losing because of it. So it's a 6/6. We bottomed a blast as well. Morrison thinks the fallout. All right, so the last card's a Volk. So I don't actually need a Cavern on Elemental. Please don't draw something. Red Blast. Matron. Matron for Chieftain is lethal, right? This deals 6, that deals 4. And if they have a bolt, the bolt would have killed me. So they have to draw another bolt. Did draw a bolt. All right, well, if the top deck another one. Oh man, that was a fucking close one. Oh man. I thought the second dragon was gonna kill me. Alright, so our ringleader bricked. Hey Nathan, we're doing pretty good. 3-0 now. Fury was very good. It we hard cast it, killed a Dragon's Rage Channeler, and then ate a bolt that would have been lethal. That was really good. It was awkward for the rest of the game because our ringleader bricked and we didn't have a red card to pitch. Okay. Chieftain doing stuff. Chieftain doing stuff for once. Oh man. Oh my god, that was a stressful match. I would not. Oh, Morrison, did I say thank you for that? Maybe I didn't, but thank you for the follow. I would not. That was not beating up. That was really close. I do think I could have won game 1 by... if I had just not played around days. Because playing around days game 1 cost me everything, basically. Because the channel didn't die. Alright. You forgot to play Shadow in your Shadow deck? Planes. Other fruits? Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, let's just keep hoarding. So they can't Skyclave or Wisp my Vial. Oh, I'm supposed to play Wasteland, maybe, because of that. Thalia. Thalia. We don't care about your stinking Thalia. Alright, Crocus is mildly annoying. Attacking? What are we doing here? I don't think the time for Goblin Chieftain has come yet. Oh my god. Should I fetch here? Strictly speaking, probably. We have another land in our hand, so it's fine. Ooh, hello. I could go Chieftain plus Lackey there, but like... and they just plow and you're sad. Okay, port. I have to imagine you have a 3-drop here. Okay. GT. Sure. Stick up to 5. We're gonna Matron from Muxus pretty soon here. We could go Chieftain Lackey. It's like not that good though. If I jump home this, then they can plow. So Chieftain. I'm trying to think, like, if they main deck Cauldra, I want the Stone Forge to be dead. Maybe I just jump home Stoneforge. Because with the port, the Thalia can't. The port plus Thalia attacks means they can't get the GT and equip it. That's probably best. And also placing around Kaldra. Could play Chieftain attack for 3. But since we have mana 6 lined up. Probably should have ported the Karakas. Because this Chieftain, this Muxus is actually going to attack. Though they might tap out here. Yeah. Oh, Wisp. It's like kind of annoying, but so we don't have a Mandic Whirler. Could get Pashlik here. Force 2 pings. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of like how do we lose. If we get Pashlik, they block, they lose both their creatures. We hit them for 3 if Pashlik can play. We can Karakas it. But then we have Chieftain Ringleader left over. Alternatively, what else can we do here? So if we just play Chieftain, yeah, it's not actually that good. All right, I like the Pashlik line the most, I think. We could also just Ringleader. We could also Expert. Kill the Wisp. Or kill the Thalia. And then they are forced to block. Or else we drop Ringleader. Should tap differently if that was the line. I really like clearing the board and getting the Pashlik in play, even though there is a Karakas. We have a Vial. And I could save my Lackey, but I think trading Lackey with Wisp is pretty good, actually. Like, they're at 13. They have to have a Plow for Pashlik, and then we can Chieftain them. They do have 6 cards, but we can reload with Ringleader. Okay, that kind of makes some sense. Plow. Oh, second Stoneforge. Okay. Fire Nice. Okay, this means probably no Kaldra. So we can just play both, but let's Ringleader first. Leave up 1 port. Nah. probably using all my mana. Pretty sure they're just dead. Yeah. Cool. Needle, Chain Whirler, Trash Master, 2 more Pyrokinesis. Trim on the pile drivers. Lackey. Or 2. Wouldn't hate the idea of boarding in Caracas. Up to 24 lands. Kind of appealing. And could shave a Sling Gang. Keep the curve acceptable. Got 12, 0 to 1 mana spells is fine. 8 2s is kind of low, but it's alright. Is fine. Yeah, Chieftain's been surprisingly good. I haven't been happy with Chieftain in a while, but it's been good so far. Kind of talking to the side of my mic. Alright, it's Muxus. The scary thing with this hand is if they go turn 1 Mom, turn 2 Stoneforge or Cauldron. Yeah, post-birth Thalia is kind of why you leave in. You bring in the Crocus. Because people just loved leaving Thalia. I mean, Death and Taxes, as it currently exists, does not have cards to cut, really. Alright, Skyclave for Vial is annoying, but not the end of the world. They're not showing Mana Denial, so... Legacy Goblins needs... Playing this Chieftain might just straight up be wrong. I don't want to pitch either of these cards, so not going to attack. I think it needs a Goblin discard spell would make it insanely good. Yeah, Cabal Therapy Goblin. Okay, no Wastelands, no Ports is nice. All right, Thalia, don't care about Thalia. No attack is bizarre. I guess they're afraid of me going nuts. Holding the Black Source in my hand. Case of Wasteland. Yeah, Kitesail Freebooter. That's the card I want more than any other card. Ringleader. Those are good hits. Not going to attack into 5 mana. Doomsday matchup solved. I mean, Doomsday's already a fine matchup. If you ask Doomsday, like I talked to Rodrigo Togares on Twitter, and he was like, of all the creature decks that aren't Delver, Goblins is actually the scariest one. Oh, Path, fucking deal. Like tied with Elves. All right. Because Goblins just gets to ignore the counter magic, right? All right. We know we have. We just shuffled, so it doesn't matter. Their last card could be Containment Priest, which would be kind of annoying. But I think I'm just gonna summon this Muxus. If it goes wrong, I can just Crocus it back and do it again. Okay. Well. Teams versus Goblins pretty much a drag race. Yeah, basically. This is our first whiff tonight. 0 out of 6 is pretty rough. Our first Muxus, our first couple Muxuses of tonight were actually really good. We did hit a 6 out of 6. Granted, 6 out of 6 is more likely than 0 out of 6. The way deck is constructed, but trained to org. Oh yeah, we had a ringleader whiff as well. Yep. His opponent paralyzed with how unlucky I am. Appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Whole bunch of you. Stream's been kind of popping off lately. I should stream more. I was gonna stream tomorrow, but we're doing Father's Day thing, so if I do stream, it would be in the evening. All right, so realistically, what's gonna happen here? They have 2 cards, not doing anything. Trash Master's cool. Jib 77, thanks for the follow. Bruno Gozzi, thanks for the follow. I maybe shouldn't have played the land because of like Cataclysm. Could be a card that they're holding on to, trying to get me to overextend into. So that's Wally, thanks for the follow. So here, what we want to do, we could Chain Whirler and then Pyrokinesis in response, clear the whole board, get a 1/1. We're pitching War Marshal, which is fine. That's probably good. Druid Menace, welcome. Oh, we played the other day. There's something funny that happened. I forget what it was. I just remember Crocus the Thalia. Sure. Protect Mom. No, not okay. Marshmallow. Nice follow chain going. Appreciate it. And we'll play this for damage. Yeah, yeah. What were you playing recently? All right, we will Wasteland the Caracas. Miracles? Okay. All right, please no Cataclysm. I mean, if they play Cataclysm, then like still have the 4/4 killing them. I could like pick it up and like save it, but then that's like a million years away. Okay, they're dead. Cool. All right. 4-0. Let's see if we can convert. Get that 5-0. Salt is potent in Modern, yeah. Yeah, I think I mean Legacy is like a salt inducing format just because like it swings really hard. Not a kinesis effect. Warcry. Maybe for basic planes it is, yeah. I don't know. I've been on 3 for a long time. This is less removal than usual. Yeah. Yeah, modern's like a silly something nice. Somehow my fault. That's funny. Are you playing Enchantress? Enchantress is, I mean, from a person who plays a deck that, unless you're doing some weird stuff, cannot interact with enchantments whatsoever. I do find Enchantress kind of tilting. Because it's just like, oh, cool. Solitaire. To play my Goblins in Modern, I have, but I don't know. I kind of want to brew with bidding. Bidding is sick. I run the draw again, but we're winning on the draw. Maybe Goblins just be on the draw every time, and it's just like the Galaxy Brain move. Ban Snowblade. Okay. What snow synergies are even legal in Modern anymore? They banned Astrolabe. Quaddle? Or did you just intend to type Snowblade and then just like mentally abbreviated? Oh god. They kept 7. Alright, I am not a coward, but fuck. Island. Please be like, I don't even know what I want this to be actually. Oh, nice, Jellybear. Island pass. Cavern Souls. Alright, we're gonna slam Cavern Lackey because Island just doesn't kill Goblin Lackey, and it's also more likely to be a combo deck. All lands or no lands. Know that life. Can't play no lands to fool people anymore. Punishable by death. Oh, affinity. Is this Chalice on 1? Do not give a flying fuck about Chalice on 1. Cool. This matchup should be pretty good in this construction. Yeah. Humility type effects. Overwhelming Splendor. Not a great time for us. Ooh. Oh, that's tempting. So this is a choice between Hold Up Expert or Wasteland them. Holding Up Expert might just be better because it means we can play Chieftain next turn. Is that lethal? Expert. Swing for 2, 4, 6, 8. Down to an 11. It's not lethal. This is also hedging against an Echo they might find. It's 18 damage. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it is 18 damage. Damn. Okay. I think this is the correct line. Oh yeah, the Lackey trigger will kill them. That's also a good point. Put in the other Sling Gang. I just want to hedge against like LED Echo. Yeah. Do we flash an Expert? Is a question. It's bad if we draw into another Expert. or jump home. Only got 3 of those effects. Need expert for possible psi. That would be a very scary card, yeah. I don't think just adding a 1/1 to the board is going to make or break the game, but tapping out might, so. Kind of punished, yeah. But we still have a pretty decent turn, depending on what they have here. Like, Urza Echo is not great when it's behind on board. It was like a mediocre wheel. We didn't hit anything stunning or anything. Updated Sharpshooter, it's basically Pash Lake, right? Urza would be annoying. Urza would be very annoying. But that's about it. Psi too, looks like they have Urza. Yeah, so here if we had another expert or jump home, we'd be in fantastic shape. Ballista or another Chalcen one. Okay. Okay. Well, they're gonna have a lot of mana. Really want to draw a removal spell. Cool. Cool. Can't kill a 6/6. I could Wasteland the See the Synod and then kill it. I don't know if that's good. Probably worst. Probably bad to let them untap with Urza. And we will kill around this. Realistically, it's probably trading with the pile driver. Yeah, I think I am Wastelanding. There's a big difference between 3 and 4 mana in that deck, so. While the Tomb does have a limited lifespan, I want to. Like, there is an appeal to not Wasteland because then I can go War Chief plus Pile Driver, and that just might kill them. But they're not going to attack with the Elemental. I mean, the Construct, so. Alright, there's 4 mana. Five mana. Pass. Alright. Red sources in play in case they echo again. I could do Lackey plus Pile Driver instead of playing the War Chief. The War Chief's really good if they echo again, though, because then it just makes my draws much more live. I'm a little scared of Hull Breacher plus second echo, but they would need to top deck 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, they could do it. Could I swing here? I could swing with everything. They block Lackey, they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down to 10. It's really bad if they have a Hull Breacher, though. Block the Sling Gang. I'm not gonna jeopardize myself like that. Yeah, just Hull Breacher. Okay. All right, please no echo. Oh no, they don't. Okay. They do get another one of these. They might feel safe enough to attack, but then they'll die to double Pile Driver. They're gonna spin. Go. Karn. Okay. I really want them to tap. one of their constructs for mana. We're very, very close to killing them. Uptick the Karn, makes sense. I should do it. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah. Get soloed by a pile driver. Raider Maker. That. Nice. 17-2 unblockable. Just fucking. See, this is a combo since fucking 2004. Like, oh man. All right, getting game one's clutch. Chalice is really good on 0. These cards are really good. These cards are really good. We can board in almost our entire sideboard for this matchup. Fury is worse than Pyrokinesis because it's bad against... Yeah, we got a Meekstone sideboard. Doesn't seem great here. Fury is worse because you can't like kill Hull Breacher in response to Echo. I don't need Mob Fanatic. That doesn't really do anything. Ley Lines, I think I'm interested in, but I don't know if I have the space for. Meekstone, but why? Because Delver threats are kind of like homogenous. I don't know. I talked to Callum about it, and he thought it was good Delver. He tried it, and he found it effective versus Delver. So I'm trying it out. Haven't cast it yet. So at 61. Do not say magic. I was there when it's written. Oh, we cut Jump Palm here, right? Cutting Jump Palm because the anti-card draw stuff and also doesn't attack the board, really. Leyline is interesting because it does stop the Echo bullshit when you're on the draw, and it makes Emery bad. But I don't know if we can find 2 cuts. We'd have to cut like a War Chief and a War Marshal or a Pile Driver, which is not terrible. Because most of the way you lose this matchup is Echo. Do this. There's about 27 creatures. 26 because it counts Fury as a creature, which it really isn't. Let's do the Ley Lines. I don't want to get cheesed out by Echo. This one's not good enough. Caracas is very good, but the rest of the hand isn't good. I guess Meekstone is pretty funny against constructs. Like Urza constructs that get too big, they tap them for mana, and then you play Meekstone. Taps down a Hull Reacher that attacked. Seems not good. Alright, let's go for the 5-0 chat. Just gotta win this game. If we lose this game, we got a game 3 at least. Alright, then mill to 6. I will also mill to 6. Why the fuck is Hull Breacher a 3-2? You know what? There's many questions you can ask about many cards printed in the past year and a half. They kept 6. I'm not inclined to keep this either. This is very slow. These are good cards, but I think we're going to die before we get there. All right. This hand interacts at least. Okay, so I'm gonna play. That's a good one. Talia Nick, thanks for the follow. All right, so this feels like Hull Breacher, and then they're gonna try to echo me, and then I'll Pyrokinesis response. We'll both draw 7. They know about Munitions Expert. Oh, they don't have it. Okay. All right, Mox Opal's back on. City, Karn, Urza, Narset. That's scary. If they hit the combo. Okay, they didn't hit the combo. Get to kill the Narset for free here with the expert, and then ooh, that's good too. So they get Karn. What are they gonna do with Karn? We do have Crater Maker as well. Who's my favorite goblin? Grenzo Havoc Razor, actually. Card's so much fun. Alright. You're getting a Karn. But we do get to Crater Maker it. Probably gets like Ballista though. Goblin Dark Dwellers, also good choice. Not sure we can be fans anymore. Okay. As it stands, LED. Ooh, are we gonna get him? Two echoes. Huh. Well, they can't cast the second one yet. Do it next turn. If we sack our whole board, we can keep them off the second echo, but like that's like not a long-term plan, right? Like we'd wasteland this, attack, cast this, sack Prospector, kill Karn. And then the Steve the Synod means that Mox Level doesn't tap. So I think they're just gonna have their echo. There's not a whole lot we can do about that. Yeah, I think we do have a lot of very good draws. Like they wheel. Oh, they don't. Well, that was a really good draw for them. Need a red card. Nice. Now do we do it? Yeah, Crater Maker hits colorless non-land permanent, so it blows up any Eldrazi. Yeah, I think we do it. Yeah, Wishclaw Talisman does not die to Crater Maker. That's actually a really good draw. Because that means if they echo, we end up with a ton of mana. Step sack it. Remember, just getting in free damage. Like the echo's going to come inevitably, but Our draw steps have been very good. So hand is 2 non-lands, non-mana sources, non-artifacts. Okay. But now they get left with a petal after Echo. Need to not have LED, buddy. Okay. That could have been bad. All right, so 3 on Narset, 2 at their face. Karn is pretty uncastable now. And it just dies in the spot. Might not ever get this Echo in play. All right, they're doing it now. I think. Yeah. Not fantastic, but I think it'll be good enough. Double Blast is really good. We don't have a whole lot of pressure, but we got 5 points on board anyway. We got Caracas. Okay. We're at 7. We'll port them off the War Marshal. And still have Blast Up. This is where Skirk is so good, is it lets you hold up mana, like even excess of resources on board, but you want to like do everything. All right, they know about Cavern Souls, that's fine. Can't imagine things going too wrong from here. Even like a Ballista. Thank you. Nice. Pretty strong 5-0. Been a while since I had one on stream. All right, so Fuchin Goblins. No, Rehammer doesn't count. Fuchin Goblins. What was round 2? We won pretty quickly. Hogak. Got very lucky there. All right, so Fuchin Goblins, Hogak, Blue Red Delver, Mono Blue Echo, and Death and Taxes, right? Thank you, chat. Thank you for... God, streaming gives you just, like, no memory. You just... Shit just falls out of your head immediately. So that's 414150 with this list. Pretty good. Pretty fucking good. Don't you... D&T, Blue Red Delver, Mono Blue Echo, Hogak, Fuchin Goblins. Boom. No, stop it. Ask again in 2 minutes. Fuck. All right, this Meekstone is probably a meme, simply because of narrowness. Like you're not boarding in enough. So what do we want to replace it with? Third Leyline, maybe? Or second Relic? Oop, nope. Don't want to randomly main deck Leyline. It's just that I have my Leylines are split. Second Relic is better if you're seeing a lot of fair blue. Oh, you know what? I could do 2 Leyline, 1 Relic, 1 Surgical, just to really fuck with people's sideboarding. I actually don't hate that at all. Wait, let me just... And also you want like a 1 of Surgical in a lot of matchups, actually. Yeah. But the thing is, I mean, if they're breeding my Meekstone over almost anything else, I feel like that's a good trade for me, right, Steve? Because that means Vial or Chalice is more likely to stick around. But it does seem, the Meekstone thing, I think actually part of the problem... Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, you attacked your 2 channelers and you know, have a Delver. It's interesting, our Delver opponent did not play a single Delver on bench. Yeah. Yeah. It seems really good against, like, Rug Delver specifically, actually. Like, anyone playing Delver, Tarmogoyf, and, like, True Name Nemesis, like, how do they play around it? It's just I guess they also have Ancient Grudge, which is a good one versus artifacts you want to stick around. But the Meekstone does run into the problem of, like, we already have cards that we could bring in for Delver that we're not, so our sideboard is, like, overloaded, so we're not actually using our slots efficiently. Like, Chain Whirler is, like, okay against Blue Red Delver. I think I would board it in sometimes. Actually, I do think Relic is okay against Blue Red Delver. Just, it really does seem like shutting off the graveyard, even for just a little bit, is good, because Channeler being a 1/1 means that you can kill it with so many more removal spells. Like, killing a 3/3 with removal in Goblins is hard, because you need a big Expert or a Pyrokinesis or / Fury. Killing a 1/1 is, like, the easiest thing in the world. And plus you, like, slow down or diminish the effectiveness of dragons. I don't know. Callum wasn't into it, but I think it's actually pretty reasonable. I could do something like that. I am going to test, actually with my opponent that I played tonight, I was going to ask him to do some testing with me, because he's played a decent bit of Blue Red Delver now, and is quite a good player, actually. So I'd like to get some actual reps in versus the deck with this build. But so far, deck seems great. The proactive elements are really coming through. I am not missing the removal. And I think part of that is, like, we've compensated with the Fnatic was clutch against the Mother of Runes. Like, turn one Vial, turn 2 Vial and Fnatic kill your mom, port you is just like, oh, so good. Edict, like Warren Weirding? Warren Weirding's hard to cast. We got 8 sources for it. Oh, sudden whatever. Nah. Off try black spells are hard to cast. Will there be more games? Yeah, we got Fury main deck. Planes. Other fruits? Planes. It's a good clip. I think I will call it for a night. Just clean fucking 5-0 and just chill on that. We're gonna open a chest though. Any subs for the 5-0? Any subs to the 5-0? Sarah Angel. Classic. All right, I'm gonna sell the chests because I think if you cut the third mountain for the third Badlands, then cards like Weirding are a little more arguable. I need to stop opening chests. I'm back up to 2,000 play points, so I don't need them. Okay, folks, I will say there's a new Sideboard guide up on the Patreon. Check that out. It is not for this list. It's for this older, more controlling list. I think this list is still quite good, but it's weaker against Delver because it lacks those proactive elements. This is much more controlling. And I think this list will serve you well in a like blue mid-range soup meta, which is not what I'm experiencing right now. I'm experiencing combo and Delver for the most part. So this list is still good, but for a little bit of a different meta. And I know people's metas, paper metas will vary, and people's paper metas also tend to be less Delver-y. Delver is like the Moto deck more than anything else. Sniff Kruger, thanks for the follow. So Cyber Guide up on Patreon for that. You can ! Patreon and get the link there. And I'm also writing an article about this current list, why I like it. We got going to talk about Ignoble Hierarch. It's going to focus on Ignoble Hierarch in Goblins, primarily in Food Chain, but I'm going to talk about like where I do like it, where I don't like it. Working on that right now. Yeah, Steve, that is that is exactly true. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. We're going to send you somewhere else to watch some Legacy if it is available. Glad everyone could watch for the 5-0 tonight. Felt good. Legacy Pit's going. Strass Daddy's playing some D&D. Let's check here. Good Gaba Food Chain build? Yes. Let me pull it up here so you can take a look at it. Where is it? Hungry Boys. Hungry Boys. There it is. I don't actually like the lackeys, and I'm playing 4 Skirks and another War Marshal. This is what my current food chain list looks like. I believe this is also on Twitter. You can also just check my last my YouTube videos for that. It's all squished, but yeah, this deck is really fun and really strong. Would definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend Food Chain Goblins. Great time. All right, let's see who's streaming some Legacy. If I don't see anyone I know, I'll send you over to the pit. All right, I'm not seeing anyone so far. All right, Legacy Pit it is. All right, catch y'all later. I'll be back maybe tomorrow night if depending on how long my Father's Day thing goes with the family. All right, catch y'all later.